Welcome back everyone. Today I'll be analyzing the bar routine and skills of Olympic and world champion ALIYA Mustafina from Russia. ALIYA is one of Russia's most decorated female gymnasts, earning 19 medals in Olympic and world competition. She competed at the world level for 11 years from 2010 until 2021. She had a long career at a very high level of gymnastics. One of her coolest accomplishments in my view is she was a back-to-back Olympic champion on bars in the London 2012 Olympics and the Rio 2016 Olympics. She had a very aggressive style, and her approach to gymnastics reminded me of Ali Raceman from the US and Tatiana Nobieva from Russia, but a little more controlled than Tatiana. Very confident and aggressive. Let's get started with the analysis. She starts with a clean kip to a handstand on the low bar to a nice vertical handstand. Her handstand position reminds me a bit of Nastia Liukin's handstand, very tight. She has a very late entry into her Stalter full pirouette, and that creates good power and swing. Look at the bar bend. She shows really nice flexibility with her legs locked completely straight. She completes her half turn slightly pre-vertical and finishes her half turn slightly past vertical, but very tight form. Again, very late entry on her toe-on soul circle, creating power for her flight from the low bar to the high bar. She would change up her routine sometimes. On the right side, she does a Van Leeuwen or a toe-on soul circle reverse hecht with a half turn from the low bar to the high bar. On the left, she does a sights or toe-on soul circle reverse hecht with a full twist to the high bar. Now onto her pack salto or layout backflip from the high bar to the low bar. Her toes are together, but her calves are slightly apart. You'll see this periodically from ALIYA. Again, a very compressed and powerful Stalter circle here into a reverse hecht with a half twist to the high bar. In this side by side with Kaylee Namor, we can see ALIYA is more exaggerated in her arch, possibly due to a lack of power in her throw, but she still keeps her legs together pretty well. A full arm's length catch here. Now she moves into another kip cast handstand, and it's slightly over vertical, but she does a good job of keeping form and adjusting back to vertical in a subtle way. In her inward Stalter, she does the closed shoulder snap technique very similar to Kaylee Namor and many other gymnasts. Her timing is slightly off here as she exits the Stalter and starts her blind change or half turn, so she bends her arms to micro adjust and does a good job of completing the blind change in a very vertical handstand. Now into her piked Jaeger or piked front recatch. Here's a side by side with Suni Lee. They both have similar position, but Suni's pointed toes stand out to me, where ALIYA's feet are a bit flexed. Again, the small things do catch the eye. They both catch a comfortable distance from the bar. Nicely done. Now ALIYA moves into her kip cast half pirouette. This is her most missed vertical handstand in this routine, but generally she was above average for hitting vertical in her handstand positions throughout her bar routine. Now into her giant swing, and she does this a little bit different. She arches before her legs pass the bar. This gives her a lot of power in her swing, but she does have a slight leg break here. In this side by side, Svetlana Korkina uses the same technique. Here, Kaylee Namor does a more conventional swing with the toes passing the bar first. There are pros and cons to both techniques, but if done well, they both work very well. Now a side by side with Suni Lee doing a toe-on soul circle full pirouette. They're both very clean and finish the full pirouette a bit over vertical. Here, ALIYA does the chest down first technique into a skill she created called the Mustafina, which is a double back with 1.5 twists for a dismount. When we look closer at this dismount, she does a half twist on the first flip, the second half twist on the second flip, and then clearly spots the ground and has enough height and time to do another half twist. Very well done. ALIYA had a very pragmatic and confident approach to her gymnastics. She was once asked who her idols in gymnastics were, and she said she didn't have any idols. However, she did recognize excellence in many other gymnasts. Her perspective led to the creation of 2 different skills named after her. Her dismount on bars, which I've already mentioned, and a triple turn on floor with her leg held vertical. I believe she inspired many other gymnasts to pursue excellence and reach for their full potential. As always, thanks for watching my analysis. Feel free to like and subscribe, as this will notify you every time I post videos like this. Also, share any thoughts you might have in the comments. Thanks again. Until next time, rock on.